In the vast landscapes of Canada, beneath its tranquil beauty, lurk tales of the supernatural, chilling and unexplained. As we traverse the grand expanse of this nation, there are places that defy logic and rational explanation. Places that chill the blood and provoke intrigue. Places where the veil between this world and the next seems perilously thin. From the windswept plains of Manitoba to the towering heights of British Columbia, these haunted locations have become a part of Canada's rich tapestry. They are woven into the nation's history, their stories passed down through generations. Stories of apparitions, of eerie sounds in the dead of night, of inexplicable happenings that provoke a shudder of fear and a thrill of fascination. These are not tales for the faint-hearted. They are a testament to the mysteries that lurk in the shadows, to the unknown that awaits in the silence. Join us as we unravel the mystique of these haunted places etched deeply into the annals of Canadian history. Our first stop is the Fort Garry Hotel, a seemingly elegant structure with a dark history dating back to 1913. Nestled in the heart of Winnipeg, this grand edifice tells a tale of luxury and opulence, yet beneath its charm, it conceals a sinister secret. Let's delve into the annals of the Fort Garry Hotel. Built in the early 20th century, the hotel was a beacon of sophistication, attracting the crème de la crème of society. However, as the years rolled on, guests began to report strange occurrences. Whispers of apparitions, unexplained sounds, and an overwhelming sense of unease began to permeate the hotel's grandeur. The hotel's haunting reputation mainly revolves around the chilling story of room 202. It is said that a woman took her life in this room after receiving the devastating news of her husband's death in a car accident. Since then, guests have reported seeing the spectral figure of a woman dressed in a flowing white robe, crying inconsolably. Visitors have also recounted waking up in the middle of the night, paralyzed with fear, as they found the phantom woman at the foot of their bed. Housekeepers tell tales of blood seeping from the walls, a grim reminder of the tragedy that occurred within. However, the woman in room 202 is not the only spirit that roams the corridors of the Fort Garry Hotel. Other specters have been spotted, including a bellman in an early 20th century uniform and a little girl playing with a ball. These apparitions contribute to the eerie ambiance that shrouds the hotel, making it a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts. Despite the chilling stories, the Fort Garry Hotel continues to operate, its guests drawn by the allure of its historic charm and perhaps the thrill of encountering the unknown. The tale of Fort Garry Hotel remains a chilling testimony to the unseen world that may exist parallel to ours. Remember, the next time you plan a stay at this grand hotel, you might just find yourself sharing your room with a spectral occupant from another era. Next, we journey to the Craigdarroch Castle in Victoria. Built in the late 19th century, its haunted stories are as grand as its architecture. This Victorian-era mansion, with its ornate woodwork and opulent interiors, was a symbol of wealth and power for its original owners, the Dunsmuir family. However, beyond the grandeur lies a series of eerie tales. The Dunsmuirs, a prominent Scottish-Canadian family, were instrumental in shaping the early history of British Columbia. The castle was commissioned by Robert Dunsmuir, a coal baron, but sadly he passed away before its completion. His wife, Joan, and their children moved into the house in 1890. It's their spirits, some say, that still roam the castle's 4 floors. One of the most reported supernatural occurrences in Craigdarroch Castle is the haunting melody of a piano playing by itself. Visitors and staff alike have reported hearing the sound of piano music, only to find the room empty upon investigation. The castle's antique Steinway piano, a remnant of the Dunsmuir era, is often cited as the source of these eerie melodies. Even more chilling is the apparition of a woman in white. She's been spotted on numerous occasions, often in the castle's ballroom. Some believe this to be the spirit of Joan Dunsmuir herself, forever bound to the home she loved so deeply. Her presence is often accompanied by a sudden drop in temperature and a feeling of intense sadness. Numerous guests have reported feeling an unexplainable chill, a sense of unease, or even the sensation of being watched. These unending encounters with the unknown make Craigdarroch Castle a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. The Craigdarroch Castle, a monument of architectural beauty, yet home to chilling tales of the supernatural. This castle serves as a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful places can also be the most haunted. As we leave the castle's shadow, one can't help but wonder about the spirits that may still linger within its magnificent walls. We now venture into the heart of the Canadian Rockies, to the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a beautiful resort with a spine-chilling past. Nestled amidst the towering peaks of Alberta, this majestic hotel carries with it a rich history, dating back to its construction in the late 19th century. It was envisioned as a grand resort by the Canadian Pacific Railway, attracting high society with its lavish architecture and stunning surroundings. However, beneath the opulence, whispers of the paranormal have haunted this resort for decades. One of the most spine-tingling tales revolves around room 873. It's said that long ago, a family was brutally murdered in this room. Since then, guests have reported terrifying encounters. They've heard screams in the dead of night, seen bloody handprints appear on mirrors, and even witnessed apparitions of the slain family. Disturbingly, room 873 seems to have vanished from the hotel's floor plan, fueling speculation and fear. But the spectral family isn't the hotel's only ghostly inhabitant. Stories also circulate about a phantom bellman, Sam Macaulay, who served at the hotel in the early 20th century. Sam was known for his dedication to the hotel and his exceptional service. It seems he loved his job so much that he never left, even after his death. Guests and staff alike have reported encounters with a friendly bellman matching Sam's description, often assisting with doors and offering to carry luggage. When they try to thank him or offer a tip, he simply vanishes into thin air. These tales have transformed the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel into a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers. But whether these stories are fact or merely the product of imaginative minds, one thing is certain. The hotel's chilling past adds a layer of intrigue to its grandeur, making it a fascinating destination for those who dare to tread where the living and the dead seemingly coexist. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a place of breathtaking beauty, intertwined with tales of terror and the unexplained. Finally, we arrive at the Plains of Abraham in Quebec, the site of a bloody battle that has left behind more than just historical scars. The Plains of Abraham, known as Les Plaines d'Abraham in French, is a sprawling expanse of greenery that belies its haunting past. This seemingly tranquil site was once the stage for a battle that would shape the course of history. Dive back in time to the year 1759, when the British and French forces clashed in what is now known as the Battle of Quebec. A pivotal event in the 7 Years' War, the battle was a grim spectacle of violence and turmoil. In less than an hour, the British forces claimed victory, but not without a hefty toll. Both commanding generals, James Wolfe of the British and Louis-Joseph de Montcalm of the French, perished in the conflict, along with countless soldiers who fought valiantly for their respective nations. These fallen heroes, it seems, were not quite ready to leave the battlefield behind. Over the centuries, there have been numerous reports of spectral soldiers seen wandering the plains. Some have reported seeing apparitions dressed in the uniforms of the French and British armies, appearing to be locked in an eternal struggle. Others have heard the faint echoes of gunfire and the desperate cries of men in battle, a chilling reminder of the bloody conflict that once raged here. One recurring apparition is said to be none other than General Montcalm himself, who, according to local lore, roams the plains in search of his lost soldiers. His ghostly figure, clad in full military regalia, has been sighted on several occasions, often accompanied by a chilling wind that seems to whisper the stories of those who fell during the battle. The Plains of Abraham is more than just a historical landmark. It's a spectral theater where the echoes of the past continue to play out, long after the final shots were fired. Visitors who venture here are left with an eerie sense of the battlefield's haunted history, a chilling testament to the lives lost and the spirits that remain. The Plains of Abraham, a historical landmark that whispers tales of the fallen long after their demise. As our journey concludes, we look back at these chilling tales etched into the landscapes of Canada. We revisit the Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg, where the ghost of a woman in a white ball gown is said to haunt room 802, a chilling reminder of a tragic past. We recall the haunting of Craigdarroch Castle in Victoria, where the eerie melody of a phantom pianist sends shivers down the spine of any who dare to listen. We remember the spooky Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, where the spectral bellman and the ghostly bride continue to roam the halls, their stories forever imprinted on the stone walls. And who could forget the eerie Plains of Abraham in Quebec, where the echoes of a battle fought centuries ago still resonate in the dead of night? The haunting allure of these Canadian landmarks whispers tales of the past, leaving us to ponder the mysteries of the unseen world.